Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
A street in this Detroit neighborhood is flooded because of a broken water hydrant, but it's something you can't see right now that has neighbors concerned for any children nearby. Underneath all that water is a big hole, and it's right next to a park.
Neighbors say water has been flowing down McGraw near Linwood for weeks, but the city says it was only made aware of it this week. Mara McDonald on Detroit's west side, where neighbors are worried someone's going to get hurt.
And here's why. You know, I've never met a little kid that didn't love splashing around in puddles. The problem here is that it's impossible to tell the depth of what is here, so let me show you. You got a hole here that is easily 5 feet deep and maybe 3 or 4 feet across, easy for anybody to fall in and get hurt. It's hard to tell this pit is right here. Neighbors are surprised none of the children in the neighborhood have fallen in or been hurt, especially since it borders a newly constructed park on the corner.
It's going on, it's months over it. It started the end of last month, really.
Neighbors say this has been broken for weeks. But when we called DWSD tonight to figure out what's going on, the agency says it wasn't reported to them until earlier this week. The DWSD construction barricades show the city has been out here, and we're told it is scheduled to be fixed tomorrow. Neighbors have been trying to keep the nearby drain clear so the water has someplace to go.
When I walk by and I see people throw their food out the car like they lost their mind, and they go right to the drain. You come out a couple days, what they threw out the window, yes, going to the drain. So I pick it out because I know they don't care, but I do.
I want to show you something. The water just isn't confined to the corner. If you take a look along Linwood, you can see we've got a steady stream running down here. DWSD says that it will be out here on Friday to fix it. We'll stay on top of it and see if something works out here. We are on Detroit's west side. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office is taking a close look into its own animal shelter because of accusations of neglect.
The reports of issues involving dogs started coming in this week, and now the sheriff is stepping in. Megan Woods is in Monroe with what prompted this.
Tension is so high here in Monroe County that the person we spoke to wanted to remain anonymous. But they tell us that this all started with multiple Facebook posts alleging neglect here at Monroe County Animal Shelter.
They were posted in a lot of public groups that caught a lot of attention and sparked an outrage.
The first post showed before and after pictures accusing the shelter of neglecting care to 2 dogs that were being held for about a year due to a pending court case.
One of them did have cancer and was most recently diagnosed, but the other one is just as skinny and has just as many health issues.
The Facebook comments and hundreds of shares started rolling in. Then another post is made about a different dog. This time it was a stray.
She started chewing away at her kennel, and she broke all of her teeth.
They allege the dog didn't go to the vet until after the social media backlash. In a statement, the sheriff's office says when they were notified Monday about the incident, the dog was taken to the vet, and it was determined there were no injuries as a result of biting through the cage, adding the dog's intake paperwork shows it was already missing a tooth.
A Monroe County sheriff captain is the one assigned to do that full audit, but also take a closer look at shelter operations. And while this is a start, some are still concerned. They feel like an outside agency should be the ones doing this audit. Back to you.
So, Megan, do they know how long this all could take?
Well, the sheriff says they want to look as far back as January 2021. So he says as long as it takes to do that thorough, closer look at shelter operations.
Yeah. Okay. Megan, thanks.
Closing arguments are going to begin tomorrow in the trial of 4 men charged with plotting to kidnap Governor Whitmer. Defense attorneys quickly rested their case today after one of the defendants did take the stand to testify. That was Daniel Harris. He denied agreeing to abduct the governor. He called an FBI informant the B word and government witnesses liars. And things got tense when a prosecutor confronted Harris about text messages in which he talked about killing Whitmer. Today, the governor said she has not been following the trial every day, though she has seen the headlines and called them jarring.
I just hope that whatever the outcome is, that it is the right one, that it is just, and that others take away from this that we can't make idle threats. We certainly can't make legitimate plans to hurt one another when we disagree. We settle our differences in America at the ballot box, and that's how it should be.
When the closing arguments are finished, the case heads to the jury.
3 people are charged in the torture and murder of a homeless man in Oakland County. Romaro Wilson, Alice Anthony, and Brian Bonner are being held without bond for the death of 50-year-old Toby Farrington. His body was found near Terry Lake in Pontiac. Farrington had been beaten, stabbed, strangled with a rope, and a plastic bag was over his head. Investigators say he was murdered inside a Pontiac home where he was performing odd jobs in exchange for drugs.
A fight over money in Warren. The Warren City Council says Mayor Jim Fouts is spending money that wasn't approved, and today a judge told him to stop it. The council accuses Mayor Fouts of illegally using city funds to promote Mayor Fouts. They say he spent nearly $675,000 from the Downtown Development Authority, including $615,000 for commercials that starred himself. A Macomb County judge issued an injunction. In a statement, Fouts says he disagrees with the judge's ruling and plans to appeal it.
An urgent warning from U.S. officials today. They say Americans should get out of Russia and Ukraine immediately because they're at risk of being detained.
We're warning U.S. citizens that the Russian government security officials in both Russia and in Ukraine may be singling out U.S. citizens based on their nationality.
The fighting is continuing in Ukraine, but some Russian forces are heading away from the capital of Kyiv. According to declassified U.S. intelligence, Russian President Vladimir Putin is being misinformed by his advisors about how badly the war is going because they're afraid to upset him. NATO's chief says Russian forces are not likely withdrawing, just regrouping for a stronger fight in eastern Ukraine.
An update now to a story we were talking about last night at 11. President Biden announces he is going to release 1 million barrels of oil per day from the strategic reserves to help try to bring down gas prices. It would be the largest release of reserves in U.S. history. It would last about 6 months. President says he doesn't know how much it'll help prices at the pump. He suggested it could drop them between 10 and 35 cents a gallon. Right now in Metro Detroit, a gallon will cost you $4.15. It's sat empty for more than 40 years, but it's not going to stay that way much longer.
Yeah, this is really good news. Renovations have officially started on Detroit's United Artists building on Bagley. It will soon be home to retail shops and 148 apartments. 20% of those will be affordable housing. It's a $75 million redevelopment plan. The building is expected to be open in late 2023.